in fire.
I'm sitting in a bulldozer used on the fire line at Lake Pillsbury.
It's a 2007 Caterpillar D6N LGP dozer. It's a Type 2 dozer that we fight fire with.
Sure looks dirty. What's the pink stuff on the...
Pink stuff is retardant, so when you're up there going direct on the fire, when you're putting in a line right next to where the fire is burning, during the spreading, the helicopters and the air show, I guess, they come in and they throw down the retardant, and you're almost always right there, and so you're the guy that gets sprayed with it.
Yeah, man, but the footage I see of you dozer operators, man.
Yeah, Kayla's being a little modest. Dozers are right on the fire line, where wildland firefighters, before the drop comes in, we're waved off the line. And what that means is that we leave the line when the planes come in to drop the retardant, because the retardant's pretty heavy. And if it comes down, it can knock trees down on us and stuff like that, and that's when people can get killed doing that kind of stuff. So a dozer operator, unfortunately, as you can tell, he's got reinforcements and support, so if something like that was to happen, he's protected inside his cab. Those trees are awful heavy, and this isn't necessarily a save all. So he's operating right next to the line. Fire drop comes in. He's trusting that he's got his situational awareness, kind of knows when to dog out, you know. So he'll dog out a little bit to avoid some of that stuff, and then they'll come in and make that drop, and he'll keep working. Sometimes when they're operating the dozers, they don't have time to wait, and you know, sometimes it's critical points when the dozer lines come in. Sometimes the dozer line's what it takes to stop the fire from progressing to whatever direction they're trying to stop it, and those plans are made possibly the night before through plans and stuff like that. So that's how that works. They set up plans and they put the dozers to work. It's a tough job. It's a dangerous job. Going up a mountain in a dozer, you've got inclines, so dozer operators are definitely risking their lives, but they also have a passion for these machines. These machines are they're like a baby to a full-grown man that's operating. It's his baby. It's his dozer, and it's very exciting. As you can tell, I'm very happy to be standing on it. So, with Kayla's permission, I'll start it up for you.
With Rowberry Dozer. Thank you for the experience. Thank you for the knowledge you shared with me. Thank you for being a partner in this adventure in our lives. And I really appreciate you being a teacher for me. Thank you so much. Again, Caleb with Rowberry, thank you very much, sir.
I've operated bulldozers before, but this one's pretty unique. This thing has a massive roll cage on it. The idea behind the roll cage is if they're going through the fire area or a post burn and a tree falls over. We've only been here for an hour and we've already heard 2 massive trees fall over. So when those trees fall over, this roll cage acts as double protection, not only from rolling over, but in case a tree falls, it gives the operator some protection. Being in here is kind of a privilege, in my opinion. I'm going to flip this camera around and kind of show you a few things, because as this operator pointed out, I've personally operated bulldozers before, but not one like this. I'm going to flip this camera around. Let me show you a few things. That there are 2 foot pedals inside the bulldozer. One for your left foot, one for your right foot. You will not find those in a regular bulldozer. The reason for those foot pedals is for when they're going up and down really steep slopes, they can put their feet up. Because they do, when you watch the footage, they operate these in some extreme conditions. Up, down, sideways on hillsides, and actively through the flames. But this is pretty cool. Oh, and he does actually have AM/FM CD in here. Is this pressurized cab got a filter? So you don't, the smoke doesn't get too bad?
Not too bad. I'm gonna get a different kind of filter in here eventually. It's an actual carbon filter, but right here, those are your cabin air filters.
Oh, okay.
You pull them out and blow them out every single day, and then you got your air filter for your engine right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a big dirt separator and everything. It actually has creates a vacuum here and shoots some of the dirt out the exhaust. Kind of a cool idea, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Got these weird fins and everything that help separate it all out. So yeah.
How often you got to change these out? Because you're in some really dusty conditions, right?
Every morning I blow them out.
Every morning.
Every morning I take them and blow them out, clean them out, blow the filters from the inside out, so it gets all the dirt back out of it.
So those are cabin air filters right in front of the windshield. You can see retardant drop right on here. We were talking earlier about a retardant drop. And CAL FIRE actually put out a video, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where they did a retardant drop on a Ford Expedition. It crushed it and flipped it over. Yeah. They did that to show people the intensity and the amount of mass coming out of it all at once. So to see it on here, after watching that car just get crushed, is something else, that you were that close to it.
Yeah, this was more of kind of an overspray. So if you are right under it, yeah, it will break off trees and it will throw them down on top of you. But for the most part, I was off to the one side when the drop came. I actually got hit with 2 drops back to back, and they were, I don't remember what kind of airplanes they were that dropped them, but it was kind of just the drift that came over, and even still, it hits you hard enough that it'll scare you. You
wow.
don't see it coming.
Now I noticed the CB radio. Are you actually using those out here?
That CB radio is for other type of work, but the other kind of radio that we use, I don't have it with me, but every operator, every person that's out there, maybe not every person, but at least their supervisors, everybody has to have a radio for safety reasons.
Yeah.
So everybody has some way to communicate. If they get in trouble or anything, they have a way to communicate with everybody.
That's good.
Each division has a channel that they're on.
Yes, okay.
So that we don't have so many conversations going on at one time. We can't keep it straight and everything. But
too much traffic you can't break in.
Exactly. So there's different ways to break it up in different sections of the fire. Like they have different TAC channels and command channels and things like that, so that you can communicate easier.
It is a dangerous job for these dozers. I've spent most of my career helping protect them as they work, and they spent their career protecting me as they work. So it's been a fantastic union, or marriage, if you would, between wildland firefighter and dozer operators. We support each other, and it's quite exciting. And for this wildland firefighter to be sitting in a dozer and able to actually drive one is pretty exciting. I guess no matter how old you get, you still got that little boy inside you. So I'm going to take this back and put it back the way I found it, and I'll have this as a memory for the rest of my life. So everybody out there in the wildland community, stay safe. Take care of your brothers and sisters, and maybe we'll cross paths on one of these years.